Hello friends, welcome back. Today we'll be learning how to digitize a scanned cadastral map of Nepal. So before digitizing, we should make sure it's geo-referenced. Let's start it. We'll open ArcGIS Pro and create a new project. Let's call it GeoRef and then save it where you want. I'm just going to save there. And once it opens, okay, there we go. We will import the map. So you can go to map and click add data and then navigate to your folder. Or you can either do that or otherwise you can instead just browse to your folder and drag and drop it there. Okay. Once this dialog appears, click OK. As you can see, it does not have a coordinate system. If you see in the properties source spatial reference, you see there's no coordinate system and its coordinates, it's not in the right place of the world. So let's georeference it first. For that, if you see in the imagery tab, then you have the option of georeference. Let's click that. Once you click it, then a new tab contextual menu appears, georeference. So zoom to the layer and let's turn it off, the auto apply, otherwise it can be very annoying when things move. Now let's see. Here we can see that the sheet number of this trig sheet is 09207770 and it's of Guru, right? But what's the coordinates of these corners? How can we find that? For that, there's a tool I have developed. You can just Google it. You can try Google geometry, then go to the link. So in this website, you can find it here. Here as well, sheet calculator, or you can go to tools and then go to sheet calculator. There you can enter the sheet number with the dashes and everything. So I've entered the sheet number and I'll calculate. As with that, we can easily get the four corner coordinates. So let's use these coordinates. This is the northwest side, right? Northwest. So let's copy easting, copy, and here let's click on add control points. Okay, under georeference tab, make sure you're in this georeference tab and click add control points. Okay, and then let's zoom in. Make sure it is in the clicked it, and you can see it appears like this. Now, when you right click, then this dialog box appears. So let's paste the x coordinate and y. Let's copy y northing. Did that. Now let's do for the northeast corner. This is the northeast corner. Click there and then right click. So northeast, easting of copied and then northern paste. Okay. Now this is the southeast corner. Second click and copy the southeast x and y. Okay. And then last one. Wait, right click. First left click, then you right click. Okay. Okay. So we have four coordinates. Let's see these coordinates. You can see this from control point table. When you click it, then you can see all those coordinates. And you can also see the residual right here. So make sure the residual is less than 0.25. Okay. In my case, I see there is some the residuals are very high. So let's try with this. This seems to be an erroneous point, 2. Okay? So do is change a little bit, right? You can see it's not in the right position. So that happens, you can just click it and delete the point using this delete selected, delete, and then add again. If this doesn't appear, then you can click again, add control point, and let's see. I clicked it, and right click. There's the northeast corner. Let's copy northeast corner coordinates. There's even more residual now. This is it and delete and try adding it here. Again, I deleted it, and again I'm adding it a little bit here so that I have less residual. So that looks the and paste the Y. Oh no, it's even more. So let's try with this point and also the other points. We will try to adjust a little bit so that we have less than 0.25 millimeters, and then we'll continue from that. I'll pause the video and try this again so that you don't have to watch me doing this again and again. Okay, so I've been correcting this. So as you can see, I have already reduced the residuals of these 3 points. The fourth point I just deleted. It's the southwest corner of the point. Let me teach you how you can reduce the residual if it's too high. Suppose I digitized it here thinking that this is the point. Click it, then I enter the coordinates, uh, copying from the geometry site, and click OK. You see the residual, it's very high, right? So what can you do? You can get a hint, where should the point be? For example, residual x, you see it's positive, so you should have gone in x direction positive, and in y also you should go positive. So as you can see, the green mark, that's where your mark should really be according to all other points. So next time you should, if you put your mark near close here, then you will have less residue near the green point. If you select it again, when you select it, also notice it's blue. So that makes it easier that you don't delete the wrong point. Delete that point, and then I think it was somewhere here, right? And you click there, and then enter the coordinates, Okay, so now we have very less residue. It's below 0.25 millimeters. Now, once we have that, also make sure it's the first order polynomial fine. Now we will apply the click apply a little bit and goes to the right place. That let's take a screenshot because I'm also preparing a report. Okay. I'm taking a screenshot and pasting it for my report. Now let's see. We have the right things, right, already. What I'm going to do is I've already applied it. Now let me save it as new file. Click save as new. Then mention wherever you want to save it, and then we already have the spatial system and clipping option here. We can define it here, right here, or let it be and do it later. So I'm just going to save it there, export. Okay, we have the new file. This is geo-referenced. Okay. Now let me close geo-referencing. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we can easily, right? Because this one is already geo-referenced. The other one, you don't want it to be geo-referenced, right? We have already saved another copy. Let's see if we are right or not. Let's do meters. Let's see this point. It's almost very near, right? Yeah, the point is where you're supposed to be. So we can see that it is geo-referenced. Use this. Is it? Okay, yeah, it's fine. You can also measure the distance and see. Oh, there we go. There we go. We have the measure tool. Let's try to measure it there and there. Okay, it's 1252. So it was supposed to be 1250, but it's 1252. So it's almost very close. As it is, as per the scale, it's 1250. So we can say it's correct. Now let me remove this. But still, if you see there's no coordinate system defined, let's define that. Go to geoprocessing. If it's not found there, then you can go to analysis and tools. Then once you go there, let's find define projection. We have not defined projection for this. The input is this file TIFF and coordinate system. Click the globe icon, then click here, okay, and then click new projected coordinate system. New projected coordinate system. Let's click there. Let's change the name to forward and also esteem. It should be 500,000 followed by 5 zeros. Okay. Central meridian 84. Scale factor is 0.9999. And geographic coordinate system, as per our specifications, it's supposed to be GCS GCS Everest. Everest. GCS Everest adjustment 1937. That's what we're using today. As mm, that's the specification. So we're using that. Let's save it and click OK. Then click Run. Now this the spatial relation is changed and it's moved to the right place. You can see now it's Nepal. It is in Bulmi. Let's zoom to layer. Let's see. So we have geo-referenced it. Now, what should be the next steps? Let's digitizing it now. Okay, so let's go to our what is it? The catalog. You can click it here, or if it's not seen, then go to view and click catalog view. That will also give you this. Inside database, we already have a default geodatabase here. Here with the GDB. You can use this or some other database. I'm going to create new database called, oh, sorry, not a database. Right click and create new file database. We will be calling this let's just name it Groovy. And inside the database, we'll be creating a new right click and go to new, and then we will create a new feature class. We will call it parcel. And it is polygon. Next. So we have the option of fields. Let's add some fields right now. Click here to add a new field. When you click that, and you can add new field. We'll add parcel number and then district and then VDC region 1. Now in the parcel number, it it's okay to be an integer, short integer, and for district we want it to be text, or maybe we can use the code of the district as well. For now, let's let it be text. For VDC also, let's make it text. Widget 1, let's make it text because we can have dashes in between. So that should be it. Let's go next. And spatial reference. You can again go and create new, or now just you have this facility of choosing from the layers. So let's click here MBTM84. If you have already georeferenced and you have this layer here in here, then it shows here. So let's click the MBTM84. Next, and finish. Now we have the parcel polygon feature class. Now what I'm going to do is or you create the parcels. So to minimize the errors, the topological errors, it's best to use split parcel technique. So I've clicked the parcel and let's go to edit and click create. So let's pin this. Here, click parcel, and then we can create a parcel. So let's zoom in here and here. Let's first create a boundary, and then from there we can cut polygon. Here, and then let's hit the last point. And then if you haven't double clicked here, then you can just right click and then click finish. So we have the boundary. Now from here we'll be uh, uh, removing um, those things. We'll be using the, sorry, we will be using the split tool. First, let's change the symbology. That icon color there, then click black outline. Since black is going to be confusing, you can go to the properties tab here, up here, and then change the outline color. Outline color to red. Let's do that. Apply. And now it should appear red. Okay. Let's click selection and see. Okay, that's red. Good. Now let's continue with our editing. Let's split these things wherever it's needed. Well, it seems like this is some kind of road, right? Or okay, this is the district boundary, right? As you can see, this is the district boundary. So let's let it be this way. Let's start with the parcels. I've already done there, and then click on edit. Then now here's the important part. Under the tools group, the expand button, and then you can see the split tool. You see the split tool. When you click that, it asks you to select it first, right? So I have already selected this, and let's start by splitting it. Okay. Let's go along with the boundaries. Make any mistake, then now press Control Z, and then it will undo the changes. Double click it. You can see it's split it. Similarly, let's do this. Make sure the snapping is on. Okay, if I did not mention before, make sure the snapping is on. That way you will reduce errors. Second parcel. Let's do the third as well. This is the third one. just doing it hastily now, but you can take your time and do it better. So for this demo, we'll be just splitting to 50 parcels. I'll continue doing this, pause the video, and then after that, if I've completed, I'll show you what okay. Here's a quick tip. Suppose you are digitizing it, but when you click and so let's suppose you do this, but when you double click, it does not work. Then you should keep in mind what's selected. Okay, what do you want to remove from? So it's not the one that should be selected. The outer parcel should be selected. The boundary should be selected, right? So what can we do is let's first save what we have done. Save it. Okay. Edits. Yes. Now let's select the outer parcel from where you want to split the features. So I've selected this outer parcel. Then I'm going to again to split, and then let's try to split it. Even if you go outside, then still it will work. Okay? Now we have split it. So from which part you want to split, select that part, and then you can split it. So in this way, I have digitized some features. I'm going to digitize one more to show you. I'm going to split, and then there's an error, right? Okay, in this way, we have split all the tables. So the attribute table and see we have 53, so it should be enough. Yeah, for now we need all 50. So that's parcel. Also, let's in this instance, oh yeah, make sure you have saved it and click save, and then yes, do it while you're digitizing time and again, so that you don't lose all the edits. Let's go to the catalog and create another layer. We will call it it's also going to be a polygon layer. Let's go to previous and or yeah, let's make M84, make sure that's selected. Next. Yeah, okay, finish. So let's digitize the grid sheet layer as well. Actually, grid sheet layer is the same boundary that we had digitized for the parcel. So let's go to edit and create grid sheet selected, right? Grid sheet selected. If you have the snapping tool, then it will automatically help you determine the endpoints. There we go. And finish. So that is the grid sheet. Color, no color, outline. Okay, apply. We have that one as well. Let's save it. Now let's work with attributes. I click, go to attribute table, and here in attributes, let's close this. We have shape, length, area, parcel number, district, VDC, and grid sheet number. So in parcel number, we will enter the parcel numbers, but we can get confused from it, right? So let's do it this way. Use the you can click the select tool and then let's go to map and select. I think it's selecting the grid sheet. That's why it's not working. Let's move the parcel to above grid sheet and now select this. Now it's working. So once you select it, that selection appears in that table as well. And here we can enter the values. The parcel number is double click it and one. The district, you can either enter the district name, that's Gulmi, or as it was mentioned in the actually actually what we let's make it proper. Let's have the district and also the district code for these things. Okay, and let's go to add, and we'll add another field. The project has answered it, so we can save it first, then we can go and add it. Okay, when we click add, we can add here. You could have done it in the first place as well. District code. So the district code, it's going to be a short integer. Similarly, we'll add VDC code. VDC code, since the alias to space. Make sure it's also short. Having long does not hurt, but still it's short. Using the best practices, right? This way we have created. Now let's click save. We have district code and VDC code as well. See, can move this above? Not really. Okay, never mind. Now let's fill the details. So since we know that this is from one district, Gulmi, right? So we can make this Gulmi in the district. If you right click here, then you have calculate field option, click that. And we will directly write Gulmi here. Gulmi. So since we're using Python, we need to have exclamation, or if we have used VB script, then we would not have included that. Sorry, not exclamation, a quotation mark, double quote only. And now, now it's working. Oh, I'm sorry, because I had selected just one, that's why it worked like that. Let me just unselect clear all selection. Okay, and then click this. And then if we apply, then it's applying to each one of the parcel. Also the VDC, first you find out the district code. You find the district code. In the files provided. Let's open the district VDC code Excel sheet. Let's open it. Um, and there you can see the VDC and district sheets in there. So let's go to district. There you can see all districts, right? Which district will be searching for Google, right? So you can press Control F for search and search for Google. There it is. It's 46, right? So let's do that. District code, right click here and complete field. What is it? 46, right? 46. District code is going to be 46. Right. So we have a district code. Now VDC code. It's in the same VDC, I think. Let's try searching for this VDC in the VDCs. Since it's all in unformatted, if you click here, this will select all the rows in this column, and then let's change the language by to Kantipur. Then you can see all the font. Now, one more thing to note is that how do we find the district in this big list, right? We know the district code is 46, right? We already and we've already did it, right? So in 46, since this may not be in smaller to larger number, so let's select this and click sort and filter. Then we sort smallest to largest. When you click that, it appears a dialog will appear saying expand selection and this sort. Now when you're sorting it, you can see all the numbers are arranged in ascending order. Now let's scroll down to see 46. Yes, in 46 you can see there are many VDCs. Among these, what we needed was let's quickly scroll and so we can find that from here. It starts from here, right? From 46. Let's see. There it is. On the That's the one, right? So what is the VDC code? It's 65. Um, Let me just say this. So okay, the VDC code is 65. This is the 65 number VDC, but what is this? Let's see then. We have formatted it. The text might have moved below. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is VDC SID, and this is VDC code. VDC node, right? What we need is VDC code. Okay. So the VDC code is 65. That's what we would use. 65. Nice. So we have VDC code, VDC code. Now the VDC name. Let's be careful field. It is on the. You can write it in Nepali or English. Yeah, I'm sure it is in double quotation mark. Okay. There we go. Then grid sheet number. What is the grid sheet number? You can again right click here and calculate field, or since we already have this open, from here you can choose grid sheet one and then enter the grid sheet number. Enter it also in the quotation mark 092-0770. There we go. So that's the grid sheet number as well. We have almost everything except for the parcel number, and that we have to do manually. For that, go here, select and click, then that parcel appears and you can manually fill it here. Either you can do that, or uh, while editing you might have seen this button, right? Attributes. You can use that to manually fill each one, because that will make it less confusing. Click here and then parcel number 1 for the speed. So this parcel number is 2, and this is 4. Let's click auto apply. Yeah. If you click this, then you don't have to save it again and again. 5. This is 6. This is 3. 7. So similarly, you can keep filling up the parcel numbers as it's shown in the previous map. 386. I think maybe these two it's corrected and it's made one parcel instead of two. So you can either fill the old one, or if you want, then you can select these two by pressing shift, and from here you can click merge. It's just confirming it merged. It's merged, right? So in this way you can merge, and 368 you can do that as well. Even after digitizing, you can change. It's 9 and it should be 31. 31, 25. So similarly, you can keep fitting in every one of them. But sometimes you may be confused, did I enter this or not? So you can do it like this. Go to label, click the label, and in label properties, go to label properties, and there we will be setting another object ID, delete that. Instead, we need the parcel number and apply. So there we have the parcel numbers as well. So we know that we have already filled these parcel numbers. I was entering the attributes and I found it very difficult to see if those numbers are entered or not. So here's something what I'm going to do. Let's go to labeling properties and change the color of this text. Oh, it should be in symbol. Text color. Yeah, there. Let's change it to red and apply. It's not visible yet. Still yellow. Okay, nice. That nicely contrasts with the background. Let's continue digitizing each of these. It's going to take some time now. Bear with me. Suppose that's how we have digitized all the details. Now, um, after filling up all the parcel numbers, we also want to maybe enter the mm, owner's name in attribute table, right? So suppose let's just for example, first let's save it. Okay, save the edits. Now let's go to attribute table. Right click and attribute table. Here we have these informations, but also we want owner's name, right? Then let's add another field, owner's name, text field, text. Then now let's save that here. And let's fill out the owner's name. Let's call him John Doe William Smith. Just and let's start names. Can assume and write the names. Yes. This way you can fill up all those names of the owners. Then for the sake of the um, assignment, and take a screenshot of all the names. Okay, make sure to take a screenshot of your attribute table and paste it to the Word file. Okay, friends, now let's prepare the layout for this map. Go to Insert and click New Layout. There you can choose your size. I'm going to choose is A1, or you can choose any size you like. And once we are here, let's insert the map frame. Click on map frame and you can click default extent, or you can click the map and create the map frame. There we go. Then this appears here. Click on parcel, zoom to layer, turn off the image, and that is our map. Now we'll insert some of the information above. For that, go to insert text, and this we want this normal text. Okay, so let's write some text here first. It's going to be district. District is Gulmi, and VDC or municipality. That's what was the name of the municipality? The district, sorry, the VDC on the right. So that's what we will write on the word number. Word number was 789. 789. Okay, we have this information right here. Then I think the text is too big. Let's make it, oh, it's too small now. Yeah, 20 points. This should be fine, right? Let's insert another text. It's going to be here from, it's somewhere here. We will call it sheet number. Sheet number. You remember? This is sheet number, right? So I'm going to paste it. Let's see what was the text size here, 20, right? So we will do the same for this one as well. Perfect. Okay, so we have that here. Now let's insert the legend as well. Legend. Since we don't have many things in here, so it's going to be easy. If you go here and double click this legend, then you can see the settings. I think the text size is very, very small, so I want it to be bigger. Mm, should apply it. Okay. So there we have the text size. Let's make it more big. Okay. So that's there. Now let's also insert a scale bar. That's what I'm going to insert. So super tiny. I think it's because the page size is very big. Double click here, and then here you can change the units to meters. Instead of after bar, we want it after labels. Okay. That looks good. The scale is done. The legend is done. Now I wonder why the legend is not shown. Okay, never mind. Uh, I'm moving the scale. I don't think the text size is fine. Big before. Yes, this looks better. We will also insert some more things. One more text. Let's go to text, and oh, I don't want it to be too big, right? I'll write it in Nepali. Oh, Create. Create. Tulipunk. Survey check. Survey check. Sorry, my Nepali typing is very slow. I mean, so, 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 uh, looks good. I think the text size is too big. So let's double click it. Or, oh, you can read it from here as well. Let's edit the text. Not the other bits. Let's suppose that's an appeal. Yakari Tolibank. Solution. Just assuming his name comes with the yeah. Suppose it's something like this. Okay, it's just an example. We we have that, and let's also prepare Suchi to make a rectangle square actually. So why is it showing the map? We don't want the map. This is what shape. Oh, there we have it. Polygon. Let's make a grid here. I'm not sure how to make it straight, right? We can try them. Mm, I should have done it straight. Okay, let me try it again. Double click. Then one more line we want. So click on line. And then go there and double click. Then again we want another line. We click and then double click. Then last one. Okay, in this way we have our lines. Now in this grid we can put the sheet number in between and then other sheet numbers around there. But for now it's just for demonstration purpose, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. It's because of the legend. Mm, let's call it, let's put a name. There we go. We'll call it Luxembourg Sushi. It's ready. Now, if you want, then we can enter you prepared by name and everything, all the details here as well. Um, you want, right? In this way, the layout is complete. So after preparing the layout, make sure to export it. In the Share tab, you can find that Export Layout button. Here you can select some things, or if you click there, then you can export it as image as well. And there we go. Let's save, let's export and see how it looks. Make sure the text size is uniform. It's too large. It's just for demonstration purpose. So, okay, here we have the layout, final layout. So this was a simple guide of georeferencing and digitizing map. Thanks for watching.